Guys, massive news around 𝗕𝗘𝗪 today, and probably if you were not believing, you already sold the bottom. In this episode, guys, I am going to discuss the price action on 𝗕𝗘𝗪, the Bitcoin mascot, and also give you the levels that you can still bid, because now a lot of people are asking me, when should we buy 𝗕𝗘𝗪? When I was screaming that you should buy at the bottom because the only way to make money is to buy low and sell high. But anyway, guys, that is human tendency. So if you missed out on the previous pump, in this episode, you might find something big. All right, so let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. First off, I have to tell you guys that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that you invest in crypto has to be something that you can afford to lose, because crypto markets are very volatile and prices go up and down in a blink of a second. So make sure that you keep that in your mind. I'm not a financial advisor. Again, guys, nothing is financial advice. Everything that I'm sharing here is just for entertainment purposes. And if you actually bought 𝗕𝗘𝗪, at the bottom, you must be very entertained at the moment looking at this right here in front of you. That is Jack Dorsey, guys. Jack Dorsey. You know who is this guy? This guy is the ex-CEO of Twitter. Before Elon Musk, there was Jack. And this guy actually posted this picture of the 𝗕𝗘𝗪 plushie today. And of course, he has a lot of followers, 6.4 million to be precise. And this particular post has already gotten 291,000 views. And guys, it definitely did show on the chart as well. We were sitting somewhere around $1.7 million because everybody got tired of holding. Everybody started selling, this big downtrend. I kept saying, eventually you're going to break out, right? And that is how the breakouts happen on charts like these. I kept saying that 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is the meme coin of this cycle because it is incomparable and irreplaceable. There can be another dog coin like Doge. There can be another cat coin. There can be another frog coin like 𝗕𝗘𝗪. There can be another Mad Fury character. There can be any other viral meme like Labubu, but there cannot be another Bitcoin mascot like 𝗕𝗘𝗪. It's as simple as that. You are getting into something that cannot be replaced. That is just one. All right. Now, $5.7 million market cap at the moment. At the lows, we were sitting at 1.73 million. All the way, we went to 8.14 million. That is 369% gain within a few hours for the people who actually held. So this entire downward trend that we had from around 3rd of October, that is more than a month. It took 40 days to go from around $8.4 million market cap all the way to $1.7 million market cap yesterday. And in just a few hours, we reclaimed the exact same level. So you missed the entire trade, right? Because this was the breakout and this was the breakout target. And you missed it completely. If you did not buy here, you missed it. I kept saying, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, but you were not believing because the price was going down and you thought that this is just another meme coin which had its run all the way to like $20 million market cap and then it is done. Now, have a look at it again. If I show you the daily chart, look at this beauty. It is definitely starting to reverse back up, right? We are going to $12.77 million market cap in the shorter term, in my opinion. We bounced off from the 886 Fibonacci level. Just exactly what I mentioned. This zone, I gave you this massive demand zone, guys, by the way. If you were buying below $3.4 million market cap all the way to 2.6 million and even below that, because that was like extreme discount in my opinion. If you were buying, you definitely reaped the rewards right now. You could have even sold for like a 3-4x trade very easily if you bought yesterday and you sold today. That is also something that you could have done, right? I'm not telling you guys to buy 𝗕𝗘𝗪. I'm not telling you, seriously. I don't have to tell you because eventually you will buy at the highs thinking it is going to go higher. But I really wish that when you end up buying, it is not the top. Because at the end of the day, guys, a lot of people, most of the people who bought 𝗕𝗘𝗪, most of the people who bought Doge, they bought at the highs. That is where you get the most euphoria from retail. So do not be the retail mindset that I always tell you, you should not be buying the highs and then selling the low. There would be plenty of people, guys, plenty of people who bought here thinking it is going to go all the way to like $100 million market cap. I was also saying that it was going to a $100 million market cap. I believed, but then price came back lower. I did not sell here. A lot of people sold because they were looking for 100 million from here itself. That is not something that I said in any of the videos. when we touched this level right around here, I mentioned, guys, that we could be coming into this box right here, and that is exactly what happened. And now we are bouncing off. Now, guys, let's just cut the crap and talk about the real stuff. This is not financial advice, guys. This is still a meme coin. All right. Being shilled by Jack right here does not guarantee anything. And somebody also commented on my post right here. So I said, you faded the bottom again, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, right here, $6.4 million market cap. So this was the repost that I did for Jack's tweet. And this is the guy right here. I don't know the guy. I'm not spreading any hate or something like that, but let's just consider his idea as well, right? So artificial pump based off a tweet. Market is down. Bitcoin is going to $90,000. Solana is going to $130. Your exit liquidity again. Step 1, buy. Step 2, wait for exit liquidity to pump on your tweet. Step 3, dump on them. So that is exactly what, according to him, Jack Dorsey has done. So he was so tired and so in need of money that he ended up posting about 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, the Bitcoin mascot, which not a lot of KOLs are talking about right now, right? But he actually thought that, he should buy at $1.7 million and then he should pump it and then he should sell it. That is something that, I don't know what to tell about this. But anyway, step 4, you get a life. That is what I mentioned. But again, market has no liquidity and BTC will go down to $90,000 or less, which I don't think is going to happen, by the way. And where is the retail investors? So who is actually looking for retail investors? Retail investors are looking to buy something with $50, $100, $150. And if they lose $500, they are going to curse you. I see a lot of people in my comment section, on my email as well. They keep on sending me these messages that they have lost money on, XYZ meme coin, right? These people are not who are going to actually pump the charts. These $100, $500 buys are not going to pump the charts. You know what pumps the chart? Let me just show you. So right here, if I come back on this chart and let's just see who bought. So $6,000 buys, multiple $6,000 buys right here. A lot of people are selling as well, which is fine because, the money has to go from weak hands to strong hands. And that is exactly what is going to happen. I'm not saying that this is going to continue going up. All right. Please understand that. I will give you the levels as well in just a second. But before that, let's just consider talking about this tweet right here. A lot of people do not understand what is going on. Jack Dorsey is not a KOL. He does not have a YouTube channel or he's not out there on X shilling meme coins. That is something you need to understand, guys. You can compare Jack to Elon Musk, to people like Michael Saylor. Big people, right? He was the person behind Twitter. So you can compare it to Mark Zuckerberg, right? Or maybe Bill Gates. These are the people you can compare this guy with, not your average KOLs who pump the charts and then dump the charts, right? So first off, there is that argument that goes out of the way. Then guys, second thing, look at this. Kraken actually posted there's no second best. Why would Kraken, one of the best exchanges which I see, they actually mentioned that there is no second best. But probably Kraken has mentioned this about Bitcoin, not 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. In my opinion, that is what the case is. But even if it is about Bitcoin or even if it is about 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, the thing is, this is 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. This is not Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is Bitcoin. That is why 𝗕𝗘𝗪 pumped. And a lot of other assets which are related to 𝗕𝗘𝗪, which are like beta plays to 𝗕𝗘𝗪, they all pumped as well. But I'm not really keen to look at those plays because at the end of the day, this is a blue chip meme. And the other ones, they are all labs because they can pump right now, but they are not going to continue pumping. This is something that I can buy and hold and I can peacefully sleep even if price goes lower. All right. Now, guys, we have some key levels of support and resistance for the price action on 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 right here. So let's just consider the current move towards the upside from the highs to the absolute lows from where the price action actually started. You would expect price to come to the 382 Fibonacci level, $5.7 million, which is where we are currently trading at. Potentially, you might come back into this region as well. All right, this is 4.16 million to around 4.45 million. If that fails, you're coming back into this green box, which I do think it can happen. But again, when it actually happens, guys, when you are sitting somewhere around here, you will not buy. I'm telling you, you will not buy. You will buy when price is right around here because you think that green candles are what you should buy. While the exact opposite is actually true if you want to make money. If you want to lose money with meme coins, guys, go ahead and top blast at the highs as well. All right, that is completely up to you. But if price is coming down, I am going to heavily buy more in this region. In this region, I have added more just recently here. All right, I did not buy here. I bought more here. And I have been buying in this region on Bluefin itself because it is now available on Bluefin, right? In spot. You can buy it on an exchange. You don't even need to grab a Solana wallet or do something like that if you are not aware of it. All right. So 𝗕𝗘𝗪 right here, guys, it is happening in front of your eyes. Now let's just quickly give you the price target once you break past $12.77 million market cap. This is just speculation. This is just based on probabilities and fundamental research around a meme coin play. All right. Next target after 12.77 million target, which is short term, you are looking at $32.34 million. Right. Recently, we even got this news from the 𝗕𝗘 team that they have purchased 2.5 million 𝗕𝗘 tokens. How much are these actually going to cost you? So 2.5 million is going to be around $14,000 worth of 𝗕𝗘 were bought back using creator fees by the team itself. Now, if the team is not inclined to work for the project, I don't think that they would be investing so much money in 𝗕𝗘. So anyway, guys, that is completely going to be your choice what you do with the chart of Bitcoin Mascot 𝗕𝗘. Just two advices today, just two strategies today, in my opinion, that I want to give you. And first off is going to be, of course, buy low, sell high. Secondly, you have to find your conviction first and then you buy, instead of buying first and then asking me for the conviction. All right. It does not matter what I do. What matters is what the community behind 𝗕𝗘, the Bitcoin Mascot, does. If the community is going to be fired up, then it is going to explode, in my opinion. All right. Apart from that, guys, there are other plays as well. I did share another tweet today and I did a video as well, which you should watch on, my X right here. So anyway, I shared these plays. So this is a quick reminder on my conviction bets and new plays. XBT, very undervalued for what it is. Let's just quickly check out the chart for XBT. So right here, guys, $1.1 million, up 27% for the day. I kept telling you about this. I think I have mentioned it on YouTube twice. I mentioned it once here. I mentioned it second time here. And I did say that once price flips above $1 million level, you are looking for continuation towards the upside yet again. This is previous zone of support, which converted into resistance. And now it has converted into potential support one more time. It is a classic swing failure pattern that is going to take prices much higher. The all-time highs on this one is somewhere around $10.31 million. I think it goes much higher than that. All right, much higher. And this blue marker that you see, I actually put this one right here during one of the exclusive videos that I do for Karoshi's Private, where I share all of these meme coins in real time. If you want that alpha, link is given in the description section below. So I share these different meme coins and then I rate all of these meme coins in terms of my own conviction on how much longer I can hold and wait. All right, so blue basically means that I am going to wait till my prices are hit, no matter how much time it takes. This is the highest conviction tier. That is why you have XBT right here. I've not sold a single penny, guys. I've round tripped more than $150,000, if not more, on this particular trade on XBT. This was my entry at $500,000. So I'm just up 2x right now. And in fact, I'm down, by the way, right now because of, I was buying in this region as well. So maybe I fail. Maybe, I don't make money, but that is fine. I'm willing to take the risk. These are meme coins. Meme coins are risky by nature. All right. They can go up. They can come down. So if you sell at the absolute bottom, you will regret because you could make life-changing money. Again, guys, not financial advice. All right. Keep that in your mind. Focus on what you like. It can be one of the plays that I'm sharing right now. It can be the plays from other KOLs, from other YouTubers, from other people on X, whatever you like, guys. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. I just want to make sure that you're not burning your money by putting something that you cannot afford to lose. I do believe that if I lose, whatever I have put in my meme coin plays, it is fine, guys. I will take the loss. If I don't lose, I might make life-changing money. So that is the risk that I'm taking to make it big, right? Then we have 𝗕𝗘, just mentioned. Up next, we have 𝗬𝗎, right? So 𝗬𝗎 right here, $369,000 market cap, as undervalued as it can get. I'm not saying too much, but there is something that is coming big for 𝗬𝗎. So maybe that is going to push the price towards the upside and potentially into millions of dollars of market cap for 𝗬𝗎 as well. And then, guys, if I talk about the other plays, we have Sudo sitting at like $180,000 market cap right now. A lot of things are planned for Sudo, and I do believe that this is also going to do pretty well. Then we have Rug. Let's just quickly check out the chart of Rug as well. Rug is one of the best communities that I've seen so far in terms of, people reading the charts and, reading all of the posts on X as well. Amazing community, guys, and the chart looks super bullish to me. All right. And then, guys, we have some new plays which are short-term to mid-term. First off is SPSC. This is the one that I shared yesterday in the video itself, and it went flying. It went flying through the roof. So it was sitting at $500,000 market cap, and I mentioned it yesterday. If you got in, you could have gotten a nice 3.8x move on this. If you did not get in, I think it is still pretty cheap in my opinion. All right. This is a very clear support resistance flip. This could become a big meme in my opinion. But again, guys, this is not financial advice. So if you're investing something into SPSC, make sure that you are managing your risk and make sure that you're only investing what you can afford to lose. But they are runners. A lot of people are saying that trenches are dry. There is no liquidity. Guys, look at this one. $1.4 million in 24-hour volume. Volume is more than the market cap. That is the number one sign where you can see where the liquidity is actually flowing. All right. So SPSC, this is another one that I'm currently holding. Apart from that, we have unfazed. Now this one, let's just quickly check out the chart for unfazed as well. Unfazed is basically some sort of a meme, which I do feel could become some sort of a cult. But right now, sitting at very low price point, in my opinion, if I give you the 4-hour chart, then this is what it looks like. All right. I have mentioned it inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private somewhere around here, I guess, $175,000 in terms of market cap, which is very close to the current price point. And then it has gone all the way to around $765,000. That is a 4.6x on unfazed. But I'm still holding a bag of this one. And this is the entire lower. So this was, one of the most viral moments in sports history, in my opinion. All right. If you don't know about this, make sure that you do a little bit research around this one. If I have to give you a little bit of technicals, guys, from the highs to the absolute lows, we are sitting at the 786. Need I tell you more? It is up to you now. All right. Then, guys, we have another one that is hearing. Now, hearing could become a cool play, in my opinion, because of the fact that, we are seeing some really cool stuff happening with USD1 pairs. This is Bonk and World Liberty Finance partnership, right? So again, bouncing off very nicely from the support, but again, very low market cap. I have to mention over and over again, guys, the higher the reward, the higher the risk as well. So do not full port into just one single meme and then just imagine that, you are going to get rich quick. You can definitely get rich quick with meme coins, but sometimes that one day that makes you rich takes hundreds of days of patience and of holding your asset and not selling. Meme coins really do test your patience. All right. So hearing is also something pretty cool in my opinion. Let's just see if this performs or not. And then we have $1. This is literally just one coin that can change your life. That is the name of the token. I'm not saying it's going to change your life or something like that, but that is the name of the token. So let's just quickly check that one as well. $20 million market cap. There are a lot of people and whales from the Bonk ecosystem who are actively bidding this one. And I have already shared a complete list of all of these wallets, these whales from the Bonk ecosystem that are currently cooking up something on, USD1 pairs. And I've already shared like 4 or 5 different USD1 pairs as well inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private, which I feel could be getting a lot of liquidity when this run actually happens. So this is exactly where, I mentioned it just a few days ago, $20 million market cap. We are back at the same level after going to $30 million. That was a 50% move. But of course, I'm not assuming that you would have sold here. So again, guys, your next zone of interest is sitting right here. Maybe you come into this region or maybe you don't. I don't know. But again, this is one region where I will bid more. This is my first entry. This is going to be my second entry just in case I do get to see this. All right. If you want all of these wallet addresses, if you want all of these whale alerts about big hyperliquid whales, about big insider whales, the people who actually go long and short on Bitcoin and on Ethereum with very high leverage and very high margin just before major news events. So there is also one whale that I am currently tracking inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private and I'm sharing the updates. I'll give you a little bit of insider information on that as well. Let's just quickly do that. So basically there is one guy who actually went short on Bitcoin just before the major flush, the major liquidity flush on 10th of October. He went short with millions and millions of dollars. All right. And these millions and millions of dollars are not your typical Donald Trump millions and millions of dollars. These are real millions of dollars. So this guy went short just before the flush happened. He definitely knew something. Now, day before yesterday, he has gone long on Ethereum, the same guy. And he has added thrice to his position. His entry, let me just quickly give you his entry as well, because you would need some extra information. So I'll give you the entry. So his entry right now is somewhere in this region, guys, $3,450. And now we are flying. Are we flying or we are flying, right? So this is also something that you need to keep in mind. Ethereum could be outperforming the rest of the market in the next leg up. And I do feel that Bitcoin could be heading much higher from here onwards, which means it is going to be a bad decision to fade the plays that I'm sharing right now. I'm looking for a move to around $109,000, and then we have a 3-wave retrace towards the downside. That is when you have your opportunity somewhere around here itself. You go swing long on multiple altcoins. That is something that is quite the possibility here. And also guys, because of this structure towards the downside becoming a 3-waver here, and now we are going back up, the probability guys of hitting $96,000 has reduced quite a lot in my opinion. I feel at worst we could go back to like $98,000, $99,000 one more time, one final time, but I don't think we are going to $95,000, $96,000. That is just based on technicals. All right, you make your own decisions. This is not financial advice. Now guys, coming back right here, then we have 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is a viral incident token similar to Peanut, and I'm supporting the OG 𝗕𝗘𝗪 here because there are multiple 𝗕𝗘𝗪s, right? So you can look into this one as well. It is trying to find support. It is down pretty bad, so I don't know what's going to happen, but again, I'm in this one and I'm still holding. I don't care about the price once I enter, because I enter for a reason. That is something that you need to understand if you want to actually play the game of meme coins and actually end up winning. All right. Then final one is the only Christmas play for me for this Christmas is going to be 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗕. Let's just quickly check out the chart for 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧 as well. So right here, guys, we have it at $308,000 market cap, up 12% for the day. Absolutely amazing move towards the upside from the 786 Fibonacci level. This green box is where I mentioned it inside Ksay's private. I feel it is going to fly as well. Again, I don't know anything about the market. All right. It is very important that you guys actually understand what is going on. All right. I don't know anything about the market. I don't have any, secret people or insiders telling me about what to do, what not to do. I'm exactly like you. All right. I don't even have a very big circle of KOLs. I'm only sharing what I feel about the market, and I'm only sharing on the basis of technicals and fundamentals. All right. That is the most that I'm doing right now. And maybe I win, maybe I lose, but I will play the game the right way. That is one thing that I want to make sure, because at the end of the day, if you buy something good and then you sell it just before the major pump, that becomes your lifelong regret. So I hope you don't get that regret. Nothing is financial advice, guys. Make sure that you do your own research around these kind of plays, because meme coins are meme coins, are meme coins, are meme coins. They are all very risky. As much as they can make you rich, they can also wreck your portfolio to zero. All right. Apart from that, guys, if you are looking for early alpha, then Ksay's private is the place to be. I did mention right around here on my X profile itself, we will all win together. Join forces now or be sidelined for the rest of your lives. Ksay's private instant access is closing soon. You will see a waitlist very soon again. Everyone joins when the market turns back up. I don't want those tourists in my private. The real deal are the people who can believe right now. So if you can believe right now, join us. The link is given in the description section below. If you go for the yearly plan, there is something exclusive that I'm preparing for you all. And again, if you miss out, you miss out, because very soon I will be putting up a waitlist on Ksay's private yet again. That's all today, guys. If you enjoyed watching it, make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. I will see you in the next one. Till then, you know the drill. Keep hustling.
I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.